Hello everyone, it's been a while since I've made a video for my YouTube channel, so I'm back. I'm thinking about investing a little bit more into the video content. I've been busy with writing my book, publishing it on Instagram, like a lot of you may know. Well, the book is the book. It's available. Let's get back to the social media thing, and let's start off with with analysis. I think I'm trying to maybe if I get to it, maybe daily a small analysis is something I'm thinking about. So make sure you subscribe, as long as you if you want to get those daily updates on the market. Well, yesterday was the Fed meeting, the FOMC. So well, this is the result of what happened over there. So let's my channels are educational purposes, especially, so let's get into some multi-time frame analysis. Let's start off at the week. This is the dollar index weekly chart. To me, it's no need to get back to 2015-14 to know what's on there. I just want to point out some things that are interesting to me on these charts. So starting off with first thing I noticed, this is again the weekly chart, so it's not anything you see here is not something that will happen overnight, but interesting to see is this trend line connects down here, and then of course we see that once price, after not being here for almost a year, when it came back to this line, it reacted and started moving. It found support over there. Another thing is, I think when we draw it like this, we get another reason why price got rejected over there. So to me, the weekly chart, always start at the weekly chart because it gives you a great idea of where price is most likely to definitely react. And then of course you have to zoom in to get an actual trade, but this is to me is a little bit what is right now. Let's see what happens if we connect these two. Maybe this will be a nice target for this one. Also, we got a round number, it's the 100, so let's see what happens when we move into that area. All trading is about probability, so there's nothing factual going on right now. Just a little bit lower. I think indeed we see what happened over here around the 100 has been a resistance zone quite often. So that's the weekly chart. Let's get down to the daily chart. Of course, yesterday's FOMC. This is a news-driven move. Broke through this support resistance, sorry, quite easily. So again, it's a news-driven move. So let's that's what's going on at the moment. People ask me a lot of times on Instagram or in mails or whatever we have contact. Is this going up? Is this going down? Is this, well, at the moment this is strong bullish. So would I buy over here? Not my style. So if you want to do that, if you are trading off the 5-minute chart and you think you can squeeze in some trades, and if you're a day trader, whatever, okay, that's your thing. Me, I'm more of a wave, swing trade, trend trade kind of guy. So if I would be looking for anything in here, I would be looking at what happens if price reaches, well, the 99 is a number where price seems to be bouncing off at the moment, but it's way too early to say that. Of course, the round number of 100 is around the corner, so let's see what happens over here. And I'm not too interested in what happened at the FOMC. I'm just watching this chart, and let's see what happens from here. So right now it's bullish, quite obvious. If you want to get some kind of perspective on the daily chart, what's going on here, it's always possible to put in something like this. So we're gonna see a pullback first. We're gonna see there's a lot to happen before this thing will actually turn around, or before we can call it anything bearish or whatever. So let's zoom in again. What happens on the 4-hour chart? 4-hour chart, same thing. it's bullish. This is news driven. It's going on right now. So maybe at this 99 we will see some things happen over here before we head into our first correction, maybe around 98, or price doesn't move like this, so it's not gonna drop like 97. So it's gonna be, it's gonna maybe correct a little bit, something like this, and at the end, by the time we get to the 98, around this area here where price seemed to struggle a bit, we also find this line over here, and we'll see what happens. Same thing, perspective. As long as this is in, we got some, it's quite obvious that this is obviously a bullish move. So that's where we're at right now. I want to make a quick jump. If you would have considered this, okay. Well, it's not going lower than this. No problem. So this is quite bullish for the dollar index. So what I want to do is show you something dollar related. So let me check one of the dollar pairs here. For example, dollar Australian. Let me get off what I was doing here earlier. Start over. So weekly chart. Again, perspective. Where are we at? This is a very bearish move. So at the moment, as long as this is holding up, we are in a bearish move. Obviously, price just news driven, and also a little bit. I think yesterday I would have drawn it like this. FOMC meeting was yesterday, so I would have classified this as an official breakout yet. Also, running into a support area that could be resistance at the moment. That's what happened around here. Well, it got rejected. With the news behind it, we are seeing this sharp drop. So again, we're on the weekly chart. So where are we at? Let's see. We are around the corner of some very strong support level. Again, price reacted once. Now it's at this level again. So will it break? Who knows? Will it turn around? Who knows? Nobody knows. That's the thing in trading. So I wanna give that to you today. Everybody's looking for information, especially new traders. On Instagram, it's like people have their trading profiles, and they're like, "I told you so. This is going up. This is going down. I told you so. I told you so. We're right." Like 80% of all our signals are we're right. Skip those guys, because that's not at all what trading is. It's not about being right or wrong or whatever. It's about executing your plan. So in this case, we're in a bearish market. You can make money going long, of course, if you would have zoomed into this this thing happening here, and you saw something on the maybe hour or 5-minute chart or whatever, and you would have wrote this from 68,300 back to 7,300. You had quite a nice move. So it's all possible, but it depends on your rules. It depends on the time frame you trade. It depends on the strategy you use. Everything is described in my book. So if you are struggling with executing one plan, one thing, maybe I would definitely recommend my book in that case. But let's stick to this for now. Like I said, a news-driven move. This is the daily chart. We are at a very important support zone. Does this tell me anything? Well, it tells me that we are at a very important support zone. This is interesting to see what happens over here. But on the daily chart, I cannot find an entry or anything like that. It's very strong, This is the last resistance level. Let's put it in for you guys, so you can, so we can visualize what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is support resistance kind of level. Maybe the same thing will happen over here first, probably like this. we run into this level first and then get back. So there's a lot that needs to happen first before we can call this an actual reversal or whatever. Maybe zoom into the 1 hour chart to give us a little bit more of an idea of what's going on here. Of course, we can draw a trend line like this, or draw a trend line, you know, it will probably touch this level, who knows, but we are bearish overall when you look at the weekly. We are bearish when we look at the daily. We're bearish when we look at the 4 hour chart, and I'm still bearish if I look at the 1 hour chart. So a lot needs to happen for me to be considering going long, but it's the same thing earlier on the dollar index. It's in a move right now, so be patient. Money is made by sitting, not by trading. So be patient. Let's see how this turns out, and maybe in the next couple of days we are seeing some bounce of this important support zone, and we see something move back up to this trend line or something like that. It's also possible we will see a break. Well, if you're willing to go short below this level, make sure you identify the last resistance level, significant resistance level, not just something on a 5 minute chart. And make sure that you are having a risk reward like 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 or maybe more, but make sure there's a plan behind why you're getting into this. The feedback I received on my book is like 80%, like, you know, I want to thank you so much. Part 1 is like generally what is trading and what is, you know, what's an introduction to the world of everything that's can be done in trading. The second part is all about technical analysis and identifying opportunities, but the third part is all about money management, risk management, how to open a trade, how to identify your lot size, your stop loss, your entries, your risk reward calculations, everything like that. And 80% of the people who read my book come back to me and they're like, oh my god, I've been trading for 5 years with ups and downs, and this thing is to me like everything that was missing in what I was doing. So nice to hear that back, and you know, good for you guys. I'm gonna leave it with this for today. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get into more videos like this. So today was dollar and a forex pair related to the dollar index. Maybe tomorrow I'll go into an indices like the Nasdaq and maybe a stock or something like that. I'll switch it up a little bit for you guys so everybody can benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want my information, my education, and I really appreciate it if you would join one of the brokers I am trading with, because that's a little bit, you know, everything I do online is free. If you join a broker I trade with, I get a little bit of a commission over people who sign up through my free educational things. Okay, good luck, and I'll see you in another video.